innovative content, global audience.
Hello, viewers. Sharing your past with your partner is a way of showing love and honesty, which is essential for a healthy relationship. Now, at what point should you talk about your past? At what point should you trust them enough to share your experiences with them? This is the topic today, and this is romance and relationship. My name is Princess KESSY. I have with me on the show this morning.
MARYVAL easy.
How was your night, Mary?
And that was good.
Yes, viewers, today we'll talk about the past in relationship. When should you talk about your past in your relationship? Should you tell your current partner about your past? These are the questions for today. At what stage should you bring in the past? Or is it just okay to let the past remain in the past? Now, these are the issues we have, and these are the questions on the table today. I'll be bringing in a guest later to dissect some of these issues with us on the show. She is a married woman. Welcome to the show. Now, Mary, let me throw this to you. At what point do you think people should talk about their past in their present relationship?
I think when you get to know your partner more, not just when you enter into a relationship. Like some people, when you just enter into a new relationship, you feel that you now found love and you begin to open up to your partner about your past. It's not everybody because not everyone has that sense of reason that you say you want to open up to them. Because at the end of the day, some people tend to use it against you. If you open up your past, about your past relationship to your present partner, what if that person is not the kind of person that will understand whatever has happened in the past? What if it's the person that will use it against you? So if you ask me, I think you should get to know the person very well. And if you feel this person is worth telling, that is when you tell the person. But if you feel this person is not worth it, let the past just go.
Now, a lot of people are the opinion that you wait, just like she said, wait until things become a little bit serious with the person before you discuss your dating history with them. Some believe that you do not talk about the past, about your exes on the first date, and doing so will likely not land you a second chance. Some also believe that it should take a month, it should take months, or depends on the commitment of the person you are involved with. Now, when we talk about the past, some of the questions we are saying here is that is it healthy to talk about your past? These are the issues. Now, Mary, do you think it's even healthy whether or not you trust the person? Sometimes you're in a relationship, you get to a point of, okay, I know I trust this person. This is the person I've chosen to be with. This is the person I can spend my life with. But do you think it's even healthy to talk about your past?
Yeah, it is if you ask me, because there are some things that the person might actually hear something about you that the person will feel so disappointed in. So it's better you open up and tell the person. Because hearing it from another person, we look as if maybe you're not being sincere. So there are some things you just need to tell the person instead of the person hearing it from another place. Because the fact is there's no way you enter into a relationship, a new relationship, that the person will not ask you, tell me what actually led to the breakup. What happened? Why did people break up? You understand? So you just need to open up and say this is why you break up. Because you cannot just say nothing, we just break up. No, because if I believe you're open in a relationship, that is when your spouse too will be open. But if you tend to play smart and you want to hide everything, the person too will hide everything. And when there is no openness in the relationship, I don't think the relationship will work fine. So there should be a little bit of transparency, there should be a little bit of sincerity for that relationship to work out.
Okay, but we live in a world. Me, if you ask me personally, if it's healthy or not to talk about your past, I would say somewhere in between. I don't think it's healthy. Now, we live in a society today where people tend to judge you based on where you're coming from, based on the things you've done in the past, or sometimes their emotions, their mind will not be as strong as you. For instance, you could want to tell somebody about a date, about something that happened in the past. What I would say is that you need to check whether they are strong enough to handle your past. A lot of people are not strong enough. They tend to not break down. Not like they want to break up with you, but the thing becomes the thing will start affecting them in one way or the other.
The truth is, people tend to use it against the other. It's that's why I said to some extent you need to study that person very well before telling the person, because You know that you might be in a relationship whereby this person respects you and cherish you, and if you tend to open up about your past, whatever thing you've done in the past, do you know the person might actually start looking at you with that kind of, man, this person is depreciating in my eyes. You feel like you're kind of depreciated in the person's eyes and others. That respect tends to reduce depending on what you tell the person. Because I feel like it is not everything. You cannot tell somebody everything.
I was going to throw that question to you, but before then, it might feel awkward at first, but at some points, it's perfectly healthy to talk about your past relationship if it is done in a conscious way. Yes, not maybe when you're drunk, you speak out of alcohol, and then the person know that, okay, it's because you were drunk. It's not like you meant to say it, you were not sincere in saying it. But at some point, especially when the person is budging, wanting to know, is urging, it's wants to know about it. And my next question would have been to you, Mary, how much should you even say about your past? Is it everything? Because you feel like you trust this person, you want to share your life with them, you want to maybe get married to them, or you're already in a marriage or in a serious relationship, and then you feel that, okay, I'm telling them my past. But how much should we even say about the past? Is it everything about the past, or to an extent?
To an extent, not everything. Because there are some things, no matter what, there are some things that should be personal in someone's life. Because I know at the end of the day, you feel like you love this person, I want to share everything with this person. No, you never can tell. People change, and you don't know another person's mindset towards you. We just know that we love each other. So if you ask me, I'll say to some extent, not everything. You shouldn't tell your spouse everything that happened in your last relationship.
Okay, now when we talk about at what point, how much should we say about our past to our to our present partner or that relationship you're in? Me, I would say you should keep some. You know, a lot of people they tend to be carried away while they're in love. They say so much things you should not even say. You know, some things are left unsaid so that there will be peace in the future. Now, when you say everything, this person also feels like, okay, just maybe anything could happen at the end of the day. And that's how you carry their issues as well and tell somebody else. Especially today, when we live in a world that whatever you say or have said will be used against you. There is no hard rule about what you should share with your partner when it comes to your exes or your past. It's not basically about your exes, but about your past as a person. Not basically about the relationship you've been in, but about your past as a person. A lot of things could have happened. A lot of things could have happened in the past, and then at the end of the day, what would you do if you tell everybody, this person, everything, and everybody gets to find out, every person gets to hear from you? Consider how they might react. Everyone has different triggers in relationships, and it is important to know them, not necessarily test them. This is a way of, like I said earlier, first of all, check the emotions of your partner.
Because some will not react immediately.
Yes.
It will be later on they'll start reacting, and they'll find it difficult to trust you. Because I've had a friend that just because she actually opened up about her past that affected her relationship. Because at the end of the day, yeah, if you ask me, I didn't say anything wrong.
But would you say that means there was no sincere love from the man?
They just started.
Okay, they just started.
She opened up. So the guy asked,
that was
did you ever cheat at a point in your past relationship?
Oh my goodness.
There was the time she cheated, she was dating 2 guys. And tell me how that
is not good.
To complain that he wants to end the relationship, he does not trust her, that a girl that actually dated 2 guys at the same time. She was telling you her past and how she has changed. And now you agree with me that it's not everything you say from the past. It was too much.
I just said it now that me, if I'm the one.
She thought truly the guy is senior her with, I think the age gap should be within 6 or 7 years. So she felt like the guy is more matured.
It's not issue of maturity, it's issue of trust. Sometimes, you know, you could see somebody, when we talk about issues of the heart, it's beyond age. And that is why you see that an old man will come and marry a girl of 18 years. And the girl, not because of money, not because of wealth or anything, affluence, but the girl is truly in love with the man. Yeah. And that is why you see an elderly woman will fall in love with a very small boy. And they will genuinely be in love without anything attached. So it's beyond the age. When it comes to the matters of the heart, that is something a topic I should bring here. When it comes to when we talk about issues of the heart, it's not the age at all. So now, it people like what we just said here. One of the points that said people have a way, different way they react to things. What triggers their emotions? You cannot tell me as a guy. For instance, we're about entering into a courtship, and I ask you, and you tell me, oh, there was a time I dated 2, 3 girls, I cheated. Oh, please, I'll walk away. Because yes, keep that part to yourself. Some things are left unsaid because there's this tendency. That is just my view, as it's just my personal opinion. There's this ideology that when people tend to cheat before, they will still cheat on you again. So it's a norm in the society where people feel like, okay, cheating is a normal thing, so I can just say it and get away with it. No, you can't get away with it. And so maybe this your friend's guy, have the same mindset like me, Princess. That is my mindset. Once you are caught in the act, that is the act I'll forgive you, but I will not trust you again.
But it's not like he actually did catch her. Like she was telling him.
Is what I am saying now, Mary. It's the same thing. If you, and remember at the beginning of the show, I said, is it everything you say in a relationship? Some things are left unsaid. You won't say, okay, maybe, for instance, you once did a one night stand, you don't even know the person, things just happen, emotions just flow. Yes, and yes, and something just happened. Maybe you went to club, those that go to club, or maybe you went somewhere, a guy gave you a lift, and the next thing, one thing led to another. You had a one night stand today, you don't even know the person, or you are not in a relationship with the person. How will the man look at you? If you say this one is even cheap.
Yeah, she's loose.
So no man wants to take such a person serious. So sometimes you tend to keep these things to yourself. That is why a lot of rape victims, they don't tell their partners. Because sincerely, rape is not something that you did out of your free will. It's rape, and that is why it is called rape. But I see somebody when she told the guy that she was raped in the past, blah blah blah, and the next thing, the feelings, the emotions, the love, everything dropped. Not like he died, but it just dropped. There's something that just happened. So, and then we're trying to tell the girl that since nobody actually knew about this, about just two of us, me and one other of our friends, keep this thing to yourself. I know what I'm saying, because we can see married people sometimes, they will proclaim love, they've been in a relationship for maybe 20, 30, 15, 10, 5. They still end up breaking up. Do you get? And so because of issues like this, we're not saying you should keep everything totally away from, but some things will hurt their feelings. So especially when you've been with a partner, you know how they react to things, you know their level of emotions and all that. So there are some things you should not say. So as a guy, you will not tell me, oh, I once dated 2 guys because you are the finest babe in town. Oh, please, I'll walk away. That is just my opinion. But viewers, your opinion also matters. Whatever you think, you can always reach us on 080381649 on WhatsApp call to share your opinion. Now, when we talk about past, when we say, okay, my past, I have a lot of baggages in my past. Okay, let me bear it all to my present boyfriend or my present girlfriend or my wife or my husband, and then at the end of the day, I'll know that I have nothing to hide. Whether or not they hear it from somewhere, I would have been justified that it won't be new. Yes,
told me and all that.
Yes, that I have. And the thing here is that a lot of people also are factor to this is the partners themselves. Some people just want to dig into your past, even if you don't want to say. They have a way of pushing you, pressing you. Oh, I want to know about your past.
You don't even know this person's intention of wanting to know your past.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, when you open up, you tend to open up and it becomes a disaster to the relationship. So I feel like truly, don't just delve into a relationship and start speaking, saying everything.
Like your friend.
I want to be open.
Like your friend.
She just entered the relationship.
Did the guy ask her or she just now
open up to me on everything? Like I want to know everything, because if I hear anything.
So how is that relationship going?
It's going, but it has to be. Anything the guy decides, that's what actually happens.
And then at some
Like,
point,
friend doesn't have life of her own.
I pray that at some point your friend or the guy also will not cheat on your friend and come with the narrative that after all you did it to somebody else. So what's new there?
No, she said she does not cheat. That he's a faithful guy. So
He doesn't cheat.
yeah, that is why he was angry, or that's why he's angry.
But they are still together.
Yeah, they're still together.
And that is a good thing.
Each other, no. Sometimes it works for some people. Why sometimes it destroys some relationship.
I was going to ask you that. Do you even think some past baggages, experience, opening up to your past can destroy your relationship? I was going to ask you that.
Very, very well. It can destroy your relationship.
Okay.
Like if you ask me for a scale of 1 to 100, I will tell you 95. It can destroy a relationship. You know, there are some guys that if you tell them something, they cannot keep it to themselves. They'll go and tell their friends. And by so doing, their friend will now advise them. Before you know, they will not have a change of mind towards you. So if you ask me, a lot of times it destroys relationship. So that is why you need to know some things you tell your spouse, not everything. And also, I believe in the saying that get to know this person first before opening up, not just entering into a relationship. Because normally, when you enter a relationship, you feel like you think you love this person, because that's
or you think, like you said, they are older, and then you know, elderly people can be jealous for like their own jealousy is even worse than the young people.
Ones.
Because they feel like they are of age. If truly they love you sincerely, why would you want to do this to hurt them? They are not your mates, so why would you want to do this? And it's painful. So at the end of the day, you will see, for instance, let's use Ned and Regina now as a case study here. That is a perfect marriage, if you ask me. With what we were seeing, but with what we're seeing now, is it not what they are flaunting? Did you see the red meeting she wore the other day? The day of the inauguration. That is what I said. I said, according to what we're seeing.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't live with them in their home, but according to what we've seen and what she has been writing about the man,
the praises and
the love of her life, you are the best man on earth or whatever. So we believe, because that is the make believe, and so we believe that they are okay. Now, do you know, as beautiful as she is, the man is in love with her. She is in love with her husband, but we both know the age difference, the gap. Now, let's say the man now has other wives, other babes. She's cool. But let's just say, for instance, maybe Regina tends to do the same thing. How do you feel? How do you think the man will feel?
Problem upon problem upon problem. Like, now, it won't work well. It won't. She can't cheat.
So this is my point. You know, when you say age, sometimes age in relationship, age is just a number. It's not about age. So you have to look at their their emotional maturity. Sometimes, you know, these people, their emotions is even matured enough to carry my past. So sometimes you just keep the past to yourself. Me, if you ask me, for instance, there are some things you tell me about your past, I'll just swallow it as if not is nothing. But you know, and you see, in a relationship, I love people. That is just me. If people, of course, this is life. Everybody's watching me, so I believe my friends, family also will see this. Now, from my past experiences, I love men not because of money, not because of anything, but the only thing that will make me to disrespect you is cheating. That has been my norm from the beginning. No, I can't take cheating because I don't double date. Yes. And if I want to start cheating or leaving you, I will tell you as well that at this point, I take a walk.
But it's very difficult to find a partner.
Okay, but I take it that you cheat, Mary, on your partner.
Not really, for guys.
Not really. Okay.
For guys, you see a guy that is faithful.
It's what I'm saying, Mary. So whether or not you cheat or whether or not you don't cheat, I don't care. But you shouldn't be caught. The moment I find out that you're cheating on me, you know, if I have a respect for you of like maybe 100%, immediately it goes down to maybe 20, 30. And you pray that it should not continue going down.
Okay, just talk about your experience. But if you ask me, with the friends I have got so far in this my age, I think it's difficult to find a guy that is rich. That is why when you say,
and it's okay, and it's the life of you, like Mary, your type, that makes men in the society feel like it's okay to cheat, because you just confirm that, okay, it's difficult. So a guy watching now will say, yes, of course, it's difficult now, we're guys. And because of this make-believe, they continue to cheat, they turn into a normal thing in the society.
Yes,
that I'm a man, I can cheat, but as a woman, you cannot cheat. Oh, please. We get to a point in this
because they know you hate it. Just like you said, they will hide it from you. The fact that you think this person is not cheating doesn't mean they're not cheating.
Is what I'm saying. So is it not better you hide it than you throw it on my face?
Okay, I was thinking you were saying that the person should not cheat at all because most times they're hiding it.
The moment I don't see it, I don't know about it, you are not cheating as far as I'm concerned. Yes, you are not cheating. So you cannot be cheating and then you throw it at my face. I don't think I will respect you the same ever again. It's disrespectful. It's.
I know that it's difficult to see men that actually show it but because I've seen so far, if you cheat,
it's not a normal thing. Don't use the word normal. People will make it see, yes, it's not normal. Cheating is unacceptable as far as I'm concerned. Me myself, I speak for myself. Maybe of course that's why I'm not married. I don't have that time. That make believe that you have to bear with men because all men are the same. I used to tell my mother, don't tell me men, this is African world. No, it's a woman's world as well. So don't tell me I must cheat and then I get away with it. After all, you're a woman, then you keep me at home, you start moving from one place to another.
Men cannot cheat.
Yes.
And the men will cheat. Like, I don't get it. You know, this culture, sometimes people
man's world, African.
The man will cheat, nothing will happen. I don't know if you
yes.
kind of culture. If the woman she wrong.
That is my culture. Where I come from. Okay. Where I come from as an Yoruba. Like for instance, I get married, I cheat on the man. First and foremost, even the ancestors serve in my place. I don't understand them too. Because yes, because the children will start falling ill, they'll be sick, if care is not taken, they'll start dying, the husband. But if the man is aware and still went ahead to eat from your food and still sleep with you, the man will go critically ill. To a point that if care is not taking, he might die before the person himself, the culprit, will not start falling sick. So I don't understand the tradition and culture, but at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that the fact that as a woman you get married to me, I know I cannot cheat. Even now I grew up with the mindset of as an Yoruba girl, I already know that if you date or if you are married and you are in, and so if you do anything, it might be disaster. So I tend to inculcate that at a very early age where I started dating. I don't do trick and play the game. It has never been my thing. No matter what, I might be angry with the person. We might break off for some time. I'll still tend to just keep myself and be sure that, okay, there is no going back. And I tend to forge ahead with my life. And that is why you see when somebody not cheats on me, especially when it's not brought to the open, I don't think it's something I can say that is just my belief yes. But the topic today is not even cheating. It's about your past. At what point should you tell your partner or in this your relationship, at what point do you bear it all? Is it everything you have to say, or you skip it, or you just say some and leave the rest? Anyways, viewers, this is Romance and Relationship. Don't go anywhere. We will go on a break. Like I did promise, I have a guest that will be joining us now. Don't go anywhere. At least let's have someone's opinion on this. We'll be right back after this break. Stay with us.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Prince, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wileke, Konga, Bigiano, Nice Flow, Jet Play, and many more. Dates, 17th to 25th July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.com/Nigeria Week or numbers below. For more details, visit our website www.superiorradioandtelevision.com. Nigeria Week, produced by SRTV in partnership with the Federal Ministry of Information and Culture. Nigeria.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your transaction code. Screenshot your transaction and send to 447-459-513619 or email it to events@superiorradioandtelevision.com and the ticket will be sent to you ASAP. This is powered by SRTV London and TapTap Send. You already know what time it is. Your boy Ice Prince Amani. I can't wait to ride this.
Okay, it's so exciting. The game's been.
Hooray! It's Nigeria.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your transaction code. Screenshot your transaction and send to 447-459-513619 or email it to events@superiorradioandtelevision.com and the ticket will be sent to you ASAP. This is powered by SRTV London and TapTap Send. You already know what time it is. Your boy Ice Prince Amani. I can't wait to ride this.
Okay, it's so exciting.
Hooray! It's
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your transaction code. Screenshot your transaction and send to 447-459-513619 or email it to events@superiorradioandtelevision.com and the ticket will be sent to you ASAP. This is powered by SRTV London and TapTap Send. You already know what time it is. Your boy Ice Prince Amani. I can't wait to ride this.
Okay, it's so exciting. The game's been dark, but I'm igniting.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download TapTap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your transaction code. Screenshot your transaction and send to 447-459-513619 or email it to events@superiorradioandtelevision.com and the ticket will be sent to you ASAP. This is powered by SRTV London and Tap Send. You already know what time it is. Your boy Ice Prince Amani. I can't wait to ride this.
Feeling the boy, feeling the boy. Okay, it's so exciting. The game's been dark, but I'm igniting. Positive flow, I'm so attracting.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Prince, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wileke, Konga, Bigiano, Nice Flow, Jetplay, and many more. Dates, 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London SE50AY. Tickets available on Eventbrite at www.eventbrite.
Okay, my people, it could not be better than this. The Nigerian Week in London 2023 got you covered to the extent that you can get a free ticket to the event. And this is all you need to do. Go to the Google Play Store and download Tap app. Send as low as £1 to the account in Nigeria using SRTV as your transaction code. Screenshot your transaction and send to 447-459-513619 or email it to events@Superior Radio and
Hello viewers, you're welcome back from that break. This is Romance and Relationship, where we bring you tips on how to better and live have a healthy relationship. And today's topic is, when is it the right time to talk about your past in your present relationship? Is it okay to say everything? Is it okay to skip or to say some and leave the rest? As to that regard, I have a guest with me live via WhatsApp call. She is Mrs. Agogo Ibekwe. She has been married for over a decade. Good afternoon, ma'am. Or good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
You're welcome to the show. So someone that has been married for such a long time, tell us, when do you think is the right time to start talking about your past in your present relationship? Or before you got married, was it just the moment you met your husband, or maybe after some months, or it was when you entered the marriage? Or what do you think? When do you think is the right time to start talking about your past exes, your past issues in your present relationship?
Okay. First of all, depends on your partner.
All right.
Yes. If you have a mature partner, there are some certain things that you have to let him know. And there are some that you just feel that it's none of
it's not necessary. All right.
Yes, you just keep them to yourself.
Okay.
You understand? Yes. Then if your partner is not matured enough, there are some certain things that you will tell him. He's going to use them against you.
Okay.
Because there are going to be time that he himself will be angry and he'll begin to spill out so many things.
Okay.
So, yes. So you yourself, you have to look at your partner very well. Is it that type that can handle issues very well? Is it mature? That's why most of the time I advise people, before going into any relationship, you must be matured.
Wow.
You must be very matured enough to handle issues. Don't go into a relationship because you want to go into a relationship. And if you are going into a relationship, have it at the back of your mind that there are so many things that your partner, good or bad, has.
In the past, a lot of baggages.
Yes, good or bad. So you must have that at the back of your mind. The most important thing is that when both of you met, those things, are they still there? Those are the things that you will consider.
Okay.
Because some of these things, when you see, there's this case that they brought to me of somebody that the mother was raped at a tender age, and the mother gave birth to a son. After marriage, he went and told the husband. Do you know that when the husband and the mother had issue, the husband used it against the mother?
That is so sad.
Yes. So these are the things. You should know your partner very well. There are some things that you have to leave behind, as long as you are not going back into
those things.
Yes. So you keep them, let it just die with you. You have, every human being is supposed to have a secret. Every human being is supposed to have a secret. There are things that you say, and there are things that you don't say.
You don't say.
You just, yes, you keep them to yourself. It is your past, and you want it to die down.
To remain in the past.
Remain in the past. So, for those people that are matured, that can handle issues, you know your partner very well. You know what he or she can take. If I tell him this thing now, will he use it against me? You should be able to know that. But if it's not, I don't see any reason why you will tell your partner those things.
Okay, now, Mrs. Agogo, do we even say, when we talk about maturity, I feel like, my personal opinion, I feel like when we talk about issues of the heart, love, age is just a number. Sometimes you could see elderly people being in love with people that are way younger, and at the end of the day, they are even more hurt. So, what kind of age are we talking about? Maturity? Is it age or just emotional maturity?
That's why I say that if you want to, your partner must be matured spiritually and emotionally.
I love that.
If you are mature spiritually, you will have this understanding that there are some things that are beyond the physical.
Okay.
Yes. So when you see these things in your partners, you're like, okay, this thing, why did this thing happen to her? Why did she follow? Probably maybe when she was in the world, but now she's mature. She's into, she has given her life to, she has repented. She's now into Christianity or whatever religion. But if the person is not matured, he will not have this spiritual maturity. He will not have this understanding.
Okay.
Yes. Then emotional, I talk about emotional maturity. So people are of age. They are old. They are well matured enough to get married. But they are not emotionally mature. They can't handle issues. They have this baby character. They don't know how to handle issues. You know, some of them, the way they will react to the issue matters a lot.
That is true.
Because they are not mature to handle that issue. So I feel that you keep such things from them in order for you not to cause damage in your marriage.
In your marriage or relationship. Now you said quite a lot in one sentence. I think you made all the points. But do you think, in your opinion, that opening up about your past could lead to collapse of a marriage or a relationship?
Yes, it depends on your partner. It can. Depends on your partner. If you can handle it, well, I feel you can open up. But if you cannot, just keep it to your past.
And now you did mention that you have to you should know your partner before telling them. If at all you must spill some things, you have to know their emotional maturity before you can say all this. But like you did say also that you say some and you leave the rest.
Sure.
Now in a place where your partner is pushing you to say it all, and because of the love, of course you know that love cannot do. Yeah. And a lot of people believe also that when you tell your partner about your past, that means you're truly in love or you're sincere with them. Yes, for him, or because sometimes we live in a society where you could still hear this from another person, and it's as if you betray them. Yeah. So at this in a situation like this, what would you advise the person?
I would advise they talk things over, as in you calling your partner and say, there are some things in my past. I know that you cannot handle it, but I'm a changed person now. And it's not going to affect our marriage. There are some that will affect the marriage. Probably if you have a child, you must, before the marriage or before anything, you have to let your partner know. Some that will not affect. You just keep those things. If you have a child, or probably you have what do they call these people that probably they prostituted in the past, maybe they went to Italy or something.
Yes.
You can open up such things.
Okay.
If he doesn't take it, yes, you let him go, let him be.
That means there was no love in the first place or no emotional maturity.
Yes, that's before marriage. But if the person cannot handle it, and you know it's not going to affect your marriage, your relationship in any way, my sister, I advise you keep it to yourself.
Okay, so we'll talk about the past, baggages and all that. When is the right time, viewers? I'm still here with Mrs. Agogo Ibekwe. She has been married for over a decade, and of course, today's topic is when is it the right time to talk about your past in your present relationship? Is it everything you say? Is it part of it, or you skip everything totally? Now, Mrs. Agogo, what do you have to tell people? Some of us are still single, and we learn from you people on a daily basis. You know, people tend to be carried away when they're in love. They say a lot of things, like you did. You said something about a mother and a son a while ago. Now, a lot of people live in a society where whatever we use, you said will be used against you. You said that you skip some parts. What if your partner gets to find out this from another person?
Those parts you skipped and you got to find out about them
from another person. How would that be?
If he loves you, there's a way you can say, I feel that these things are my past and they are haunting me, and I don't want to bring it up. I keep them in my past. For me, I keep them in my past. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I keep these things from you, but I don't like talking about it. It affects me so much. So I felt I should keep this thing. But the ones that will affect your marriage, there are things that you know that these things will affect your marriage. Maybe you are married before.
Okay.
You're married before, or you have children, or there are some things, you know that this one, the man will not, he will be embarrassed. But the one that will not, it's not of his business. I don't think you should bring such issues. I think even if you hear it outside and comes out, only why didn't you tell me this? Because I'm very sorry. These are my reasons. I buried it in the past. But now that I'm a Christian, now that I've given my life, I don't like things. For me, that's the advice I would give. Because these days, a lot of people, they say too much.
Yes, so and also we live in a social media world where whatever you say sometimes might just be too open. Yes.
So they say a lot. You see couples saying a lot of things to each other about their past, about their parents. I don't think it's necessary. I don't think so. For me, there are some things that I have kept to myself. There are some things that my husband has done that he has kept to himself.
Sure.
But the ones that we know that is going to affect the relationship, you come out properly. This is me. This is what I've done in the past. But the ones that, like the instance I gave now,
yes,
your mother was raped in the past. Why are you bringing such things?
That is so painful. Very painful.
Yes, I don't think it's necessary. Don't keep such things. Thank you.
Wow. Viewers, I've been speaking with Mrs. Agogo Ibekwe. She has been married for over a decade, and she has done justice to this topic, if you ask me, on whether or not you should bring your baggages into your present relationship. When is the right time to talk about your past? Is it everything you say about your past, or you just have to say some and skip others? Well, thank you so very much, ma'am, for being on the show this afternoon. You've done justice to this topic. We appreciate you and the viewers as well.
Thank you. Thank you.
Wow. My opinion as well, you see?
I think she's actually, everything she's saying is in line with what we said.
Yes.
So truly, it's not everything you say in a relationship.
Because this might end up destroying your relationship.
About your own relationship.
Has a past
that he will not tell you.
Let's
apply smartness when it comes to this love stuff. Because it's not everything the person is telling you. And you that tend to open up, you now put your own self in the problem, because you might tend to even lose that relationship at the end of the day. Maybe the person even has worst past.
Like what she just said, that the guy's mother was raped in the past and the son got to find that. How can a son now bring that up against the mother? If I were to be the mother, I don't know, I might just disown you or do something. I don't know. But that is really a sad and a bad thing to do of our son. And then before we go, viewers, we said quite a lot. Even though we know that telling your spouses about your past somehow shows that it brings honesty. You're sincere. Makes you show that maybe you're in love, or maybe you're vulnerable to tell them everything about your past. But these are some of the reasons why you should keep some things to yourself. Now, one of the first tips here says that it might make your partner feel uncomfortable, and we said that before. The reason why you should not say, we're not saying you should skip everything, but some should be left unsaid for the peace of that. Yes, for the peace of that relationship. So talking about your past relationship once in a while is not much of a bad idea. However, saying some sensitive things could cause emotional trauma. Some things are too sensitive, like what she just said. So sometimes you tend to keep those ones, bury them in the past. We're all repeating or saying things about your ex all the time. You keep repeating it, you keep saying them, you make your partner feel a little bit uncomfortable, tired. And even if he or she does not mention it, it's always a good option to be on the safe side that I'm in a relationship, whatever it is about my past, I will let it go. And also sometimes another tip here say it might damage your current relationship, and we said that before. It might just destroy your relationship. If you keep mentioning your previous relationship, it might cause more damage to your current relationship than what you even think. Your partner might feel insecure, jealous.
I think once you still love the person.
Yes.
But most times when you talk about somebody,
or might feel that thing, like your friend, you might feel like that thing you're going to repeat it again.
Sure.
So it might make your partner feel insecure, jealous, and they might see themselves as an option, or any misunderstanding, they will just bring that issue up. You see, now this is what we've said before. Imagine if your partner does. Yes.
They'll be thinking about.
They'll be thinking about
any relationship. Just forget about talking about your ex and all that. Go into the relationship with an open mind.
Yes.
This might actually work out. This might not work out. And don't say everything.
Don't say everything. And some of the things before you know that hinder your past relationship, like what she said, you change. The fact that you know that you're not going to repeat this thing. Maybe you were a call girl. Maybe you used to steal or something. Now that you're in a relationship, you now know that okay, this is me, this is a new relationship, is a new me. I will put effort to make sure this work. I will take away from your past relationship, take away the things you know will be hurtful, and do away with the things that will cause more damage. That is a second tip. And the third tip here say your partner might feel you are drawing comparison, because sometimes if you keep talking about your past, and in my past relationship I used to do this. I had that issue now with somebody some days ago. I used to get messages from her every two days. She said, in my past job, I used to do this. In my past job, they used to give me this in my past job. And I saw that comparison, and I was tired even before the end point of it, or I was already tired. I already concluded still, because you can't, sometimes you're coming from where is way good to where is a little bit low. That is life. Life is up and down. You adjust. So when you feel like, when you talk about this all the time, your present partner may feel like you're trying to compare, the both of you. People don't like, especially men, no matter how low a man is, or let me not use the word low, sorry about that, viewers. No matter how small a man is in your sight as a woman, maybe you are the queen of Zamunda or the queen of anywhere, and you feel like, okay, this man, his level is kind of, is not even, there's no standard. Don't even go there. Don't go there, because this, especially in this part of the world, men do not like that. African men, they have pride. Where I come from, the rebels, they have so much pride. Now, that man will not have one eye in his pocket, but he still wants you to regard him as the king that he is.
And men want you to show them that you have money more than
them. Yes.
Just pipe low and be asking them.
Just pretend to be the woman that you are. Always know that they are above you. And so by the time you start mentioning your past, your things that happened before, they now feel is a comparison, and they get tired. Even if you are not mentioning your past relationship without any bad intention, your partner may feel like you are drawing comparison. This might leave them annoyed, and there are chances that the two of you could indulge in an ugly fight that might end the relationship. So to avoid such scenarios, stop mentioning or discussing about your past relationship too much with your present partner. Find happiness in your current relationship. Find happiness with one another, and remember, Don't remember what has happened in your past. Sometimes those things are left buried in the past. Also, it is not necessary for you to give all details about your past relationship.
Just like you said, when you enter into a new relationship, try to forget about your past and stop allowing that past to disturb you. See, something becomes special to us because we want them to be special. It is the way you place something in your heart. That is how it is.
It is.
That's why you think this thing I cannot do away with. Why is it that when you break up in a relationship, you see that you survive it? After, in as much as you feel like, man, this thing I cannot survive it. I'm so painful. You still survive.
You still survive.
You are the one that placed those special things in our
hearts.
Yeah. So try to just forget about the past and focus on that present when you are in.
Yes, and that is what the last tip here is saying. Also, it is not necessary for you to give all details about your past relationships, because after all, there's a reason that they are no longer, that they are in your past are no longer in your present. Filter what has to be said and what not, and that was what I said. I'm going to leave you with this tip today. Filter anything you say. Filter what has to be said in a relationship. However, do not keep everything a secret. Strike a balance between two and forget about your past. Yes, we've done justice to this topic today, if you ask me. And so while you're in that relationship, while you're being carried away with love, while you're being carried away with the present, you know that thing, when we find ourselves in a new relationship, is that everything is new.
Yes.
It's loving, the romance, the dates.
I feel like, man, this is
heaven.
In fact, if it's not this person,
this is cloud nine. And
then let me tell you, if you still have your ex in your mind, you cannot be happy in your present.
That is true.
That's just the truth. So the end that you forget about your ex, since it's not working out, and the
thing is that some people also move into a new relationship with the mindset of, if my ex cheated on me, that means every other person, like what you said now, all men are the same. So you go into a relationship, you start using torchlight to follow your partner, feeling like, oh, my ex did this, so I don't trust anybody. I feel like you do this to me. Oh, please, that is not healthy. When you enjoy the moment, like what we said, enjoy the moment. There's a reason why your ex is in the past, your past is in the past, and you cannot be looking at the front at the same time looking at the back. You have to turn, and that will take you too much energy. So focus on your present relationship. Forget about the past. Don't be stuck in between, one leg in, one leg. Yes,
I know what I'm saying.
I was going to even go to that.
You meet good people. Like you meet good people that you know that these people are good, they are worth it, and you know you've not moved on from your past relationship. You enter that one trying to make it look like you're that good, and they believe that this relationship will work. And at the end of the day, you still go back to that your past relationship. You've not moved on, don't enter that.
Heal, that is the thing. Heal.
I think you're wrong with that part. Me saying that men cheat. You know I'm saying, but the truth is we cannot hide the fact that men cheat. It's not like I'm saying
women cheat also.
Or
women cheat also.
Promote cheating there. Why would the woman promote cheating? Why would I do that?
But women cheat also. I want us to get that part.
But
it's a make-believe in Africa that men can always get away with cheating.
Like you said, they will hide this from you. You get. But me, I know that men cheat. You get. But it's not like
it's not even man, maybe.
I cheat. No, I don't cheat. But the thing is, men they cheat even if they hide this from you. So that is just the truth. And you don't need to support the emotion that they cheat and all that.
Yes.
At the end of the day, let's just pray that maybe we'll just find the
it's a make-believe which I don't believe in personally.
Your own man, you will know no sorrow. Yeah, just pray for your own man so you will know no sorrow.
Please.
And they are fighting for what is not worth fighting for.
Yes, and you're fighting for what that maybe you could be fighting for somebody that belongs to another person.
And that's why to be stressing you.
Please, while you are out there, heal before you begin another relationship. Don't move away with those baggages, and you're putting into another relationship with so much baggages from your past, and you feel like, oh, women did this before, men did this before, I'm not going to take this again. No.
Heal. Why entering another relationship?
Heal. Your past.
To the person that did not offend you. So why entering the relationship?
So
you heal before entering another relationship.
Yes. So your past remains in your past, and then you move into a relationship with new energy, new feelings, new vibes, and of course new I don't know, but everything new into that relationship. And then don't tend to stress people like what she said. Somebody else did you wrong and you're trying to vent that anger on another person, an innocent person, in the name of my past was bitter and I'm going to teach another person a lesson. I met somebody recently that kept saying, you know, all the women I've dated in the past, they find a way to destroy my life. They've been doing this to me. I kept hearing that phrase for him, and I'm like, oh my, this man has not even healed at all. This man needs a shrink or a therapist. He needs help. That is just my conclusion. And I was trying to tell him, please, you need to go and see a shrink or a therapist to talk you out of this place you are right now. If not, the one you're entering, no matter how good that woman is, it's not going to work.
Problem, yes. You have solutions to the problem. No, don't worry about it. You have a problem in your past relationship. You cannot solve it. You don't have solutions. So the best thing is move on. Try that new person. Instead of pouring the anger of your past relationship, it will not solve any problem. Pouring it on the innocent person that you just met. It's to make it work out. And let me tell you, how would you be in a relationship and remembering the new person that you're just dating, your present person, that look at what your ex did to you and all the anger. You know what the person also has passed through. And the person is just trying to just act mature, like, let's see how this thing plays out. So you get. So the thing is, it's actually wrong. When you're in a new relationship, face that new relationship and make it work out.
Yes, make it work out. And I leave you with these tips today that before you tell your present partner everything there is about your past, be sure that they are willing, they are ready, they are strong enough, they're emotionally matured, and like our guest said, spiritually matured to take all your baggages and everything you have to spill from your past. That is a good place to wrap up the show. Thank you, viewers, for being on the show with us. It has been fun, if you ask me. Quite an interesting topic. Yes, Mary, thank you for being on the show this morning. Viewers, thank you for being with us. Before we go, don't forget our Nigerian Week London that is fast approaching. It's just around the corner. Do where to get your ticket. Go to evabright.com/Nigerian Week to get your ticket. Book a stand. You can come as a seller, as a buyer, just to have fun. Of course, we're going there to showcase us as a people, our heritage, our culture, everything there is. We have a lot of food, a lot of music, film. We have a lot of people, also individual governments and musicians, filmmakers, a lot of people, yes, to be showcased on that event. So don't be left out. Before we go, don't forget to hit on the notification bell.
People about SRTV, we have a lot of entertainment, as you can see, just like the one we're about to round up right now. A lot of entertainment teach you a lot. So come subscribe to our YouTube channel, tell people about us, and leave us with a positive comment. Let's get to know your thoughts.
Yes, let's get to. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much. And it's Saturday while you're out there having fun, unwinding, relaxing. Stay careful, be at alert, and know that keep hope alive. And while you're without your partner, somebody might just be going on a first date today, Saturday. Maybe you're just new in that relationship. Oh, please tread carefully. Don't go and start spilling. Don't go and start saying because you feel you are in love, and you feel that the love that moment will always remain. Nothing is going to change. It will change, for that reason alone. Talk some, make you live some, because Nigerians, they will always judge you by what you have said. Yes, and learn from us, and of course our guest that has been married for over a decade. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next week on this show, Romance and Relationship. Bye for now.
Hooray! It's Nigeria Week London 2023. This is a celebration of Nigerian foods, film, arts, culture, fashion, music, dance, and comedy. Also, there will be a comprehensive economic summit, exhibition of Nigerian organic agricultural produce, and a meritorious recognition performance awards to deserving Nigerians and industry icons. Nigeria Week will showcase Afrobeat A-list artists, Ice Praise, Terry G, Orishefemi, Oris Wiliki, Konga, Bigiano, Nice Flow, Jetplay, and many more. Dates, 17th to 23rd July 2023. Time 10 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. Venue, Lighthouse Theatre, 262 to 274 Camberwell Road, London, SE50AY. Tickets available on event